you guys know, the objective of the swing phase is to invert ourselves in such a way that we maintain our pole speed and we maintain pressure on the handle of the pole so that pole will still be bent when we get our hips up above our heads. So what we don't want to do is pull with the arms or suck up the legs. That's the easiest way to get upside down. But what we do want to do is swing from a firm, long body. We want to start that swing with a long trail leg, and only when we get about to that cord of the pole do we want to shorten or fold at the hips and get our hips all the way up and above our shoulders. The best place to feel this for the first time is on a set of rings. If I didn't have a set of rings, I would go to a water ski shop and get the crappiest ski ropes I could find. You must have something to hang on to develop pole vaulters, or you'll never learn any of these things correctly. So Taylor, let's start with you just stationary here in the vaulter position. Good. Knee drive is up. Trail leg is nice and firm now. Nothing soft all the way through. Get swinging back and forth a little bit and whip that trail leg all the way upside down. Ready? Go. Nice. All the way to hips above shoulders. Excellent. So now let's try that again if you can. You're strong enough to do it a few times in a row. Great. Now some kids won't be able to do this. I'll show the next, if you can do one more, Taylor, I'll show how you spot a person that can't do it very well. I'll just give a whip on her left leg and I'll press up with her back here with a hand on her shoulder. She went so fast she didn't need any help, but that's how I would support her if she was not strong enough to do this by herself at first. All right, excellent. So Ryan, I know you've been swinging on the rings, you've got that down. So what we're going to do is move that over to a three-step, short run, straight pole swing up. So whatever you do, don't let the fact that you're going to swing foul up all that beautiful rhythm in your run. Nice springy tall takeoff. Let's get that first, and then swing on it, okay? Land deep in the pit with your feet out the back. Punchy knee drive. Trail leg up. Perfect. Looks good. Now, I don't want you to change your run length or anything. I just want to bump your grip up a little bit and do the same drill. Allow the pole, just a little bit of bend is okay. Just a little bit of a bottom arm bump and then the same swing. This transition has to be minimally different or it'll be hard to transfer that nice swing you had on the straight pole. So same deal. Power up first, big knee drive, long trail leg in the same landing position. A little bit of bend this time. Nice knee drive, long trail leg, swing to your back, very nicely done. Great. The reason we have athletes learning how to swing, we want athletes landing with their feet out the back of the pit, is because we want them to learn to get into this position with the right knee up and the left arm flexed in against their body so that on a large vault, on a bending pole, they're going to be in a position to receive the unbending pole back vertically. If I don't get his hips up to the connection with his top hand and get him flexed in here, he's going to have his butt hanging low, and an unbending pole will just topple an amateur vaulter down onto the crossbar. So we got to get into this position. Hopefully, while there's still some bend in the pole, we'll see his top hand and his hips come together. We'll watch again as Ryan does that one more time. Last one looked good. What we've just talked about is this position of connectedness for the top hand and the hips, flexed in arm. Hopefully, we can get you down paddling to this position, hips going up to the top hand while we still have some bend in the pole, and you're going to feel a little bit of an elevator ride connected. So your shoulders will be pressing back toward the pad, hips up into your hands, but still no turning. I don't want your feet coming back my way. I just want you to carry it long and land on the pit, all right? Excellent. Well done. Feet got a little bit crazy on top, but that's okay. Okay. Now here's what I want you to do. Next progression. Same drill, long swing, half turn. I want you to land on your left hip. Okay, can you do that? We're still going long. Don't turn back this way. All right. Whoa, okay, that's good. That's all right. You lost a little control of the pole on the top, so that's part of the job, is for the swing to work with a little down pressure. So as you unfold, as the pole unbends, you've still got the pole under control right against your body. So next time, you'll land with the pole against you, on your left hip, connected still, right? We don't want to lose it out this way. I'm glad that we saw that, so we can watch the correction right here. You could even maybe lower your grip a couple inches, just so there's just a little less bend, a little easier to work with. Under control, beautiful, nice adjustment. That's good. Okay, now the next time I'm going to ask you to finish it, rather than just land on your left hip, I want you to finish it, get rid of the pole and land on your belly, okay? If you can do that. Still, you got to control the handle on that mid swing. You don't want to lose it here. You want to keep it right against you, and off you go, straight off the end. I hope you're not so darn fast you're going to hit the wall back here. Turn, nicely done. Little bit of control. Yeah, but that's okay. This is a nice drill for you. If you can learn to stay tight on that line, come right off that pole, cover the handle a little bit so a guy standing over there wouldn't even see the pole. See how it'll be hidden? That'll be nice. You'll come right off that pole like a dart. So, straight to the back, half turn, full turn. We're learning how to get on top of our pole while it's still bent, and we're learning how to vault off the end of a pole long before we're ready to do it over a crossbar. So now all we have to do is stiffen the pole, raise the grip, and the angle will keep going more and more vertical. Now Ryan has progressed from the 3-step bend and swings. 4-step bend and swings are all looking solid. So I'm going to give him, for him, as an easy bungee, and I'm going to let him do that. And if it's working out okay, I might just stretch it way up high, and we'll see if we can push your limits a little bit, getting you feeling like you're going to aim for vaulting off the end of your pole rather than aiming at a low bar. So the first bungee is just kind of a test balloon here. We'll see how it works for you. Now don't change any of the good fundamentals. Nice smooth run. Don't overcook it. Nice. I'm going to just see if we can't push your limits a little bit and raise this bar out of your reach. Even if you don't make it, hopefully you can get your legs over that, okay? Nicely done. Nicely done. It's all right to have a bungee miss. Just striving for shooting off the end of the pole like that. It's all good stuff. Nice job. One of the things that we've been working with Taylor is keeping her trail leg long when she swings. She has a tendency sometimes to shorten her trail leg as she leaves the ground and try to swing this way. So watch Taylor go, and I'll show you a way that we can correct this. See that trail leg with the slow motion? Now, the top position was great. Takeoff was great. But we don't want to pull up the legs in the middle of the swing because we're going to slow down our pole's rotation, and we're going to lose that nice pressure we have on the handle to keep it bent. So this is called the swing target drill. What I'm going to do for you, Taylor, is just kneel up here and hold this big soft thing out here for you. When you come by, I'm going to hold it a little lower than you might be able to reach. I want you to focus, just think about this, focus on punting this thing with your extended trail leg. So if you shorten your leg, you're going to miss it, right? So I don't care if it gets a little ugly, I just want you to focus on punting this pad on your way by, all right? Make it pop. Oh, nice.